Hi all, Henrik here. Hello ladies, gents, and others. And by the way, do not ask me what constitutes an other. That is up to you. So, um, as you probably can see from the title of this video, this has been a slow October. That is why I have not been on much. Um, I have been watching mostly YouTube reviews of scary movies, because I've seen most of these scary movies. I would make a rotten um, reaction person because I have watched most of the movies that they talk about anyway. And the point is, most of these people watch first time. But I'm old. I'm almost 57. I'll be 57 in May. So, yeah. Um, So I spent most of my life watching these older movies, and some of the newer movies I'm not interested in because either they have slashers in them, and I'm not interested in that, or or a lot of them are subtitled, and I can't do that because, as you know, I am legally blind, um, and the subtitles go by too fast for me anyway. Um, I have watched some um, movies that I had not seen in a very long time. One of them that really stuck out was um, The Brain That Wouldn't Die. And what interested me about that one was the fact that there was a woman in there who actually she was a stripper, and she said, "I don't date men," which is interesting because this movie was made in 1959. It came out in 1962, and um, the DSM, which is the psychological handbook for disorders, well, they considered being gay a disorder until 1973. Um, so way back in 1959, by saying "I don't date men," she was coding herself as lesbian, or at least that's what I see from this actress or this role in this movie. Um, Otherwise, it was just really campy and strange and whatever. I liked some strange movies, but this was probably the oldest one I'd seen in a while. Made in 1959, but held over until 1962 when, when they got enough money to promote it. Um, Other than that, I have been going to church. I've been doing various things around the house. We did finally get our new pastor, Pastor Christina. She is really nice, and she is a female pastor, which some churches have a problem with, but we don't. Um, and this is her first call. This is her first time being a pastor in the U.S. She has done things in the Dominican Republic and elsewhere in um, Latin America, but she is really kind-hearted, very um, pastorally minded, if that's the proper term to use, and she's just a very nice person, and Um, it took a while to get her. It took about a year to finally get somebody who was interested in doing this. But we got somebody who was good and helpful and knows what she's doing. So that's good. Another thing that happened recently was I have been watching the newer Star Treks, and the one that I just got finished with was Lower Decks, and season 2 was interesting. It was fun. It was very Rick and Morty, very Futurama kind of stuff. Um, there were a lot of Easter eggs. If you go back through it, you'll find them. There's too many for me to stack together. Um, but it was good. The bad thing about it is the pacing. Because it's similar to Rick and Morty, it goes very fast. And I have a problem with very fast plotting. Unfortunately, the way that Paramount Plus does their Star Trek lately is very fast, short seasons, 10 episodes, and very, very shallow characters, and they die pretty fast if they're guests, and they don't come back unless they want them to, and then which has only happened once in Lower Decks. But if you know that show, you know what I'm talking about. But the new one that just came out this past week is the kid version. It is called Star Trek Prodigy. It is interesting. It's kind of like Star Wars The Phantom Menace with a little bit of Clone Wars thrown in. The style, I mean, the animation style. And it is an animated series. But they do have some interesting characters. The one that I'm mostly interested in right now is the Medusan Zero, who is not male or female, but has a really interesting backstory. But I'm not going to give too much of it away. Okay. Sorry for the background sounds. I'm trying to block them out in my own head, but you know, living with housemates is the way it is. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I am doing pretty well, I think, considering that I don't have very much to do. I will be doing some service work at the church. Actually, it's not service work, it's maintenance work. And that will be this coming Saturday, the 6th. But that's pretty much it. It has been a slow October, but I hope things will pick up a little by the very end of the year. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. See ya. Bye-bye.